private customers is definitely something that you should never neglect. I've told you guys so many times that there's been instances where people will just prioritize frameworks, and they get into some sort of trouble, or there's some sort of investigation, and their frameworks get paused. It's private customers you're going to fall back on. Real thing in this industry where people kind of look down on the private market. But the private market is huge, okay? There's a lot of people who have the capital, or they're getting direct payments from the council. And there's a lot of people that come under that umbrella in the private service user market. So definitely, never ever neglect private service users. By all means, try to get on those frameworks. But you definitely shouldn't be neglecting private service users. Also, you're not going to have all the nonsense of, late payments and all that with private service users, are you? So the private service users are a win as well, as far as I'm concerned. It's ideal to get the private service users because you can get references, testimonials. You can also get that practical experience. A lot of people go straight to going on a framework, but they haven't even had experience with, quality control or the day-to-day governance. I would say build up the experience first in the private market and then start tendering. I think that a lot of people advise go to the frameworks, go to the tendering route straight away. And a lot of the time that's tendering companies because it's in their best interest that you tender because they can make money. But I would definitely say try to have a good try at private service users first and then start trying to get on frameworks. You know what I mean? In all honesty, yeah, that's my best advice for that. At the end of the day, private service users, can be very profitable as well. That's not to undermine local authorities. You guys know I always say that's the long end goal. But I get people. I had one lady, the lady that I was referring to that I passed, that we did the application process for 2 months ago. The day later, she was like, okay, I need to get on a framework. I was like, no, the hell you don't. Slow your roll, okay? Slow your roll. Do you even know what that entails? Like, you do not know what that entails. So I would say have a good try at the private sector first and then build up that experience, get those references, build up that capital, and then try to get on a framework.